Greg Pak and Raphael Ianco pit the Empire's might against Vader as the Dark Lord begins playing Crimson Dawn against the Imperial forces in a bid to gain more power and cripple Crimson Dawn's forces from within. Greg Pak continues his Crimson Dawn storyline with another fun, very Game of Thrones-esque issue that pits Vader against some of his own people as he makes a few more chess moves in this big game he's been playing with Crimson Dawn, the Empire, and the Handmaidens of Padme. I enjoyed Ramadi getting more play this issue and being the guy Vader is manipulating to deal with the Dawn. The most interesting aspect of the issue, however, was Sabe's continued interaction with Vader, their shared history with one another, and Sabe being one of the very few people who doesn't bend to his will or succumb to the fear he instills in people. There's an interesting dichotomy between her and Ochi, who Ochi just immediately bends like an old woman's hip whenever Vader threatens him, and I like that Sabe is the complete opposite, where she just doesn't care what he does. The ending with her revealing to him that she knows he is Anakin Skywalker was fantastic, and I'm looking forward to seeing how Vader reacts and deals with this, considering we had a whole arc of him combating the Anakin side of him early on in Pak's run, so it'll be interesting to see how that part of his character development informs this new part. Raphael Ianco continues the heavily focused character work of this arc with a few flourishes of cool, quite large-scale action sequences, with a battle that is probably the biggest one of this whole Crimson Dawn Empire War so far. Ianco's dinosaur monster creature designs from Naboo were fantastic as well, and really made me rethink what I know about Naboo being kind of a moderately safe planet, since we've never really seen anything like that before on the planet, so it was quite unique and different. Darth Vader issue 22 was another great character-focused issue of the Crimson Dawn storyline, playing up the Game of Thrones character backstabbing, character drama to great effect, and ending on a really fun reveal. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Darth Vader issue 22 finds Vader heading to Naboo with Sabe and Ochi, who tells the former handmaiden that she doesn't need to know where they are going. However, Sabe knows that even the assassin doesn't know either. She gets Zed to try and hack into the navigational data of the shuttle, but the droid finds he's had his permissions revoked. Sabe asks the droid if Vader ever said why he never killed her when they met at Padme's tomb, but the droid is uncertain as to why he didn't kill her the moment he learned of her connection to Crimson Dawn. Ochi tells the woman that if Vader doesn't kill her, it means that she has some purpose, as the shuttle descends towards the decaying Sando aqua monster that Sabe had summoned to kill Vader in their last meeting. Vader throws Ochi and Sabe from the shuttle as a horde of dinosaur monsters spot them and attack. Ochi demands to know why they are messing with them while they have millions of tons of dead aqua monster to eat. Vader appears before them, lightsaber in hand, as Ochi tries to find out if Vader is going to kill them or not. Vader shuts him up, asking why Sabe believes in Crimson Dawn. As she kills some of the monsters, she says that she doesn't, and Ochi quickly agrees with her, knowing they both infiltrated it to find out what they were doing. Sabe knows that he did it for the Empire, as Vader wonders if she hoped one day to serve the Empire, but the woman knows that as long as the Empire serves chaos, she will not. She knows what Vader wants, and she wants it too, knowing that he aspires for order. The monsters soon surround the assassins as Ochi begs for Vader's help. Zed thinks that they should wrap it all up, and if Sabe dies, Vader can fix his motivator and return him to the Dark Lord's servitude. Vader levitates the monsters out of the area, knowing Sabe talked about order as she tried to kill him, but if she kills one monster, 1,000 more will just take its place. Giant worm monsters erupt from the ground as Vader says that with so many factions, someone must make them agree or deal with them all at once. He force pushes the dinosaur creatures into the worm monsters, causing them to fight one another as Ochi understands Vader's sentiment, knowing that he'll do whatever the Dark Lord wants. Later on in the Outer Rim, the shuttle lands at the Crimson Dawn regional outpost there, where the guards spot the Imperial shuttle, staying on edge as Sabe disembarks, showing that she is part of Crimson Dawn, and Darth Vader now commands this cell of the Dawn. Some of the guards think that they have been betrayed, firing on Vader, who cuts them down with their own redirected blaster bolts. The remaining guards bow to their new leader, as on the Executor, General Ramadi dictates a report on his droid, as its head is blown off by Ochi, who quickly disarms the general of his knife. Ramadi knows that if he is to be killed, Ochi is already dead since he's on an Imperial flagship that he'll never escape. Ochi reminds Ramadi he's a master assassin and he's not there to kill the general, but instead warn him since Vader has gone rogue. Ochi informs the general that Vader, instead of destroying Crimson Dawn, has decided to join it, which means his crew in the Revengers is probably in on it as well. Ramadi asks why the assassin is telling him this, so Ochi knows it's because he follows power and it's pretty clear who has it. As he steals the general's liquor reserve, he tells him that right now Ramadi has that power, and in case he ends up on top, he wants to give the man at least one reason he can think of him kindly. On Oro Sankiria, Valance contacts Ochi and tells him that he is at the rendezvous point with what is left of their team, wondering what job Vader has for them now. Chilla and Loriak soon appear, knowing Ochi has told them what to do. Valance and Loriak begin getting suspicious as some TIE fighters arrive, bombarding their position. The team notice that they are Ramadi's TIEs, wondering why they are attacking when they are working directly for Vader. Valance knows that this isn't the Empire attacking, it's Ramadi himself, and they just killed some of Ramadi's favourite soldiers, and this is Ochi's doing. Ochi contacts Valance, telling him that they aren't the target, they are the distraction. Crimson Dawn soon arrives, shooting down some of the TIEs with their own flotilla, which Ochi tells the Revengers was a secret that only is used in special occasions. Ochi soon appears in person, knowing that he's playing a lot of sides, but right now he's on theirs, getting everyone aboard one of the speeders as they race between the battle between the Empire and Crimson Dawn. As Crimson Dawn and the Empire blow themselves all to hell, General Ramadi is told that his initial targets are escaping, and his second officer had no idea that Crimson Dawn had this kind of firepower and troops. Ramadi wants them to attack their targets and withdraw as Vader contacts him, telling him that this is by design since the Dawn's forces in this sector have finally revealed their hidden strength, so now they can wipe them out fully, demanding the General's forces fight until the end. Ramadi orders his troops to report, but is soon informed that the Dawn have set off a pulse bomb, killing everyone in the area, including themselves. Ramadi wants to know what kind of order is this, as the Revengers find Vader watching over them the entire time. Ochi knows he's the one who saved them though, and Vader just used them to get other monsters to eat each other, so he's not their savior, he's their nightmare. Vader knows that the Revengers now fear him, wondering if nothing scares Sabe. Sabe wonders why would she ever be scared of Anakin Skywalker, revealing that she knows Darth Vader's real identity.